What's up? This is Ryan from Team Board Wipe, but who do we have here today?
Captain Brian John Kalina.
And what did you do today?
I lost round 1 of a Minnesota Regional and then won 7 in a row to get 3rd place.
Let's go.
So exhausting. I lost 5 game 1s today. Like, it was just terrible.
All right, let's see that deck profile.
Somehow we got there. I played Spright. I've been playing Spright for the past 3 regional weekends. I went 7-2 in New York and then 7-2 in Chicago. I added adventure cards today and then I got top 4, so maybe there's something to that. We got 3 blue, 3 jet. I did 2 red, 1 carrot, no pixies. I've seen some people do 1 and 1 or 1 and 1. I've liked 2 red a lot. I don't think I'm ever gonna, like, I've sided this out before and I hate having 1 red, so
yeah,
I'm a big fan of at least 2.
It's nice to summon one off starter after you use one. Can you explain why you played 3 blue?
I'm not gonna do that. Played the Frog Engine, 3 swap, 1 Ronin. No dupe. I cut dupe. I was playing dupe originally a few weekends ago, and then I cut it because of Super Poly.
One of the many reasons.
It's just like, it's not the best card to draw, and I'm trying to keep it as close to 40 as possible and have like the most playable, like high impact cards that I can.
Absolutely. Who needs it?
And like people aren't. It's like its benefits don't outweigh its negatives, so I cut it. And then the Adventure Engine. I'll get to the spells here too, so...
Thank you! Oh, this is how you do deck profiles, people. Sorry. I want to talk at your profile.
3 Enchantress, 3 Rights, and then 1 1 and 1. I've seen some lists that are like cutting this for like a small Adventure Engine, and I just like, these cards are really good.
You're
So I
playing
like
them,
to
I
have
open them.
them.
Yeah.
Especially with like Swamp Frog and like Enchantress, it's just...
You did not.
nice.
You didn't play the Foolish then?
It's nice. I did not play Foolish.
Okay.
I'm at 41 cards right now. I almost added it to play 42, but I decided not to. I think adding it makes siding a little bit easier, and it makes higher consistency for this, but worse ratios for hand traps. So
Yep, exactly.
I'm not sure what I valued more. And I played a lot of tier decks today, so like siding was important. So I'm kind of not upset that I played 41.
Sure.
The hand traps that I played Ash, Veiler, Nib, and Imperm. This was okay. Going forward, I might cut these and try and fit in like Ogre, Crow. Because I played Nib, I felt like I had to play 3 Imperm, 3 Veiler because it pairs the best together. But I think Crow is really good, and Tier is starting to see an increase in popularity, especially at the top tables. So like being able to Crow their graveyard effects, I think can like be super impactful. I didn't even side Crow, so like it's something I think I want to play.
Sure.
And these were only okay. I sided out Nibs and Veilers a lot.
Sure.
But yeah, those are the 12 hand traps that I played. The rest of the cards are spells, so it's the 3 and 1 for the Spright cards. I don't think playing 2 of this is great. I guess I could see an argument for it, because sometimes when you use one, not having another one is like matters, but like I think that's pretty rare. And then I played 3 Proud of Prosperity. I didn't play Tactics. I don't have Tactics. I didn't work very hard to find them. I didn't want to think about what to try and cut to fit them in, and I really like Prosperity, because I think Prosperity is just really flexible to find the pieces that you're missing. And like post-side, if you're siding in cards that you need to break boards, like especially against trap decks and not hand traps, then like leaving this in I think is really helpful. So I just and that was 41 cards, so that's the main deck. The extra deck I think is just a hot mess. I'm almost confident that it's not good, but it worked today. We got 3 elf.
Nice.
I think for the most part the 3rd elf for me today was pretty superfluous, but
what is that word?
it's just like, I think it's cuttable. But
really,
sometimes with the Adventure Engine, you need to make use 2 in your first combo. But I don't know if that comes up enough to matter. It might. So maybe 3 is still like what we should be playing with adventure cards, but it didn't matter for me a lot today. So this could have been a blank, I think. And then I played 2 Charmers. I didn't summon either of them. It never came up.
Did you play any Spright Mirrors?
Just 1. Did I play 1? Yeah, just no. I didn't play any.
That was what, yeah, because I never
I
summoned
didn't
it
play
either,
any
but
mirrors.
in the Spright mirror, you get 2 elves, essentially, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't play any mirrors, which means like I think the adventure engine is like a little bit worse against the rest of the field than it is against the mirror matches, so that kind of like hurt me a lot. I think that's part of the reason why I was losing a lot of game ones is just like my deck like really shined in the mirror, but I didn't get a chance to play any today.
That's crazy, because there were a lot of them up there.
I know. Then the one Almirage, a lot of people are cutting this with the adventure builds. I kept it in case like you draw those hands where swap's the only one. Like, if you want to play as often as possible, I think you still need this card when you draw swap only hands. IP, Unicorn, Avermax. I still don't know what decks this card is good against,
It's
so I
the
didn't
tier
really
deck.
make it.
The tier deck can't out it unless they're playing the branded variant.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Brian, how else do we out it?
Or they can.
Oh yeah, no, I summoned this against the tier deck.
Yeah,
and I got Underworld
they can.
Goddess.
They can draw the cards. Wait, you got.
Yeah.
How do you get that many cards on board?
He had a snow and like he just kept resolving a lot of. It was bad. And then
It does kind of suck though. I will say this card definitely kind of blows.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
I wasn't
necessary.
Yeah. There's a lot of cards that you can play that I'm not convinced are necessary.
I think that one might be cuttable too. But 2 Gigantic, 1 Toad, Skycab, Downard, Zeus. I didn't play any of the extra rank 2s today. I think I missed Cat Shark a little bit. Just to be able to game your opponent in like grindier game states where like if you don't kill them, they have a chance to come back. Matters. So I think Cat Shark is something that's going back in my action deck for future regionals. But
Sure.
we'll see.
Cool.
Other than that, like other than these 2 cards, and like I didn't like use these much, but like these were my prosperity 6.
Oh yeah.
And then for the side deck, they talked me into Shifter, and this card was so good. I'm so good. I almost cut this for like a Ghost Ogre or something.
I would have loved to draw that.
Foolish, Brian. Foolish. This card was really good. Gamma. I don't like maining this card just because it's going to be dead a lot and I'm not playing E-Tally. So I'm trying to keep like as few dead cards in my hands as possible. So it's on the side instead for when I know I'm going second. Then for back row removal, I did Harpies, 1 twin, and then 1 reboot. This used to be 3 twin and Harpies and reboot, so I would have had 5 like going second back row removal. But I wanted 5 going first cards today, so I cut 2 of the twins for a 2D barrier and a 3 appointer. I never activated this card, but in theory it's good when you remember not to set your whole hand.
Hey, listen.
And then 2D barrier, this card is really good. A lot of people are just not playing this card, but I like it's got utility going first and second, so I kept it in. I'm a big fan of it. And that was my side deck. Yeah, lost round 1. Had to win 7 in a row, but we made it somehow.
Nice.
Shout outs to Team Board Wipe. We're back. Shout outs to our local store sponsors, A Rising Star in Oakdale, TGG Gaming in Bloomington, and VCG Viral Card Games in Fridley. That's the other one. Shout out to Montana for putting up with me while I grind for Worlds Points this year. She's a champ. I wouldn't be able to do any of this if she wasn't so understanding about like travel and stuff. And then shout out to everybody that lent me cards. I don't remember your names. I'm sorry. And my cat Izzy.
Cool. Thanks, Brian.
Sick.